Between the hedges, Georgia dogs coming out. War Eagle flying over Jordan hair skies. Hottie toddy down in Oxford, rebels rise. Cowbells ringing in Starkville all night. Rocky Top singing in that Leland light. Anchor down Vandy, black and gold pride. Gamecocks crowing in Columbia loud and wide. Saturday light, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk. We talk that score. Saturday light, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk. We talk that score. Gators in the swamp, chomping all day long. Saturday nights in Death Valley, that tiger strong. So we Razorbacks, crowd calling the hogs. Blue Reds battle Wildcats, bringing the dogs. Show me Miss Zoe, black and gold fight. Boomer Sooner running on a Saturday night. Hook 'em horns, burnt orange in the sun. 12th man standing, Aggies get it done. Saturday light, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk. We talk that score. Saturday light, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk. We talk that score.
What it is, ladies and gentlemen, man, welcome to the Water Cooler Talk Sports Podcast Show, whatever you want to call it, man. I am Nick Frazier, one half of the Water Cooler Talk Sports Podcast Show, whatever you want to call it, man. And I am here with the man, the myth, the legend. You hear me, you can see him. Tell him who you are, boss man.
Man, it is Marcus Fitzpatrick. Let's go. Let's get it.
Yes, sir, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here around the water cooler as always. And of course, I got with us tonight. It's SEC season. It is Auburn Tigers, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on today?
Man, what's going on? Feeling pretty good. I got good news.
Okay.
So I babysitted my my little niece today.
Okay.
And whenever I keep her, my wife let me go buy snacks.
Okay.
So she's gone now, but I got a few extras.
Okay.
That's what's up. Are any of them gummy bears or gummy worms?
Nah, we didn't get no gummy worms. I got 2 packs of Capri Suns though. They were 2 for, you can't just get one.
Yeah.
Okay, I hear you.
They make sure they cold. They're gonna be bust.
Yeah.
Just in case you come back tomorrow,
Just in case.
You're right. They wouldn't make it tomorrow in my house.
We appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us here around the water cooler as always, man. Before we get into it, man, make sure you follow us on Facebook at the Water Cooler Talk Podcast, man. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at the Water Cooler Talk, as well as on TikTok, man. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at CoolersPod23, and of course, make sure you subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell button. Button here on YouTube, so you know when we post more videos and when we go live here around the water cooler, man. We thank y'all so much for rocking with us, man. As always, man. Let's take a look in the chat to see who's in the chat with us, man. We thank y'all, man, for rocking with us as always. Huggy Beard, the legend of Sweet Sugar Williams is in the chat. The Rooster Mac, what's up, my guy? Auburn Dad, I have not forgotten about you, Auburn Dad. I have not forgotten about you, Auburn Dad. I am working on that ringtone for you. I'm working on that for you right now. You should have that in your inbox, hopefully by the beginning of next week. You should have that. So shout out to Auburn Dad, man. I got that. Auburn Dad said, never overlook no one but 38-10 good guys. Okay, all right.
Mm.
All right, okay, all right then.
Yo,
All right.
James.
James Barnett in the chat. What up, James? My guy Tim the Tool. Hey, he back with the with the
The
Terrence
Wolverine.
Howard Terrence Howard profile pic looking like Wolverine. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him, man. Hope all is good with you, my guy. Everybody speaking to everybody in the chat. We appreciate you, man. James Barnett said, "Water cooler talk. What's up, fellas? Let's go." Yes, sir. Doing all right, man. Appreciate you, man. As y'all know, man, we do game watches around here. We call it the locker room, man. So guess what? Tomorrow it's an early kick tomorrow because it is homecoming on the plains for the Auburn Tigers tomorrow. They're taking on the South Alabama Jaguars from Mobile. We'll be live about between 11:25. We'll be going live tomorrow. So make sure you join in with us and you can watch the game. Watch me react to the game. Watch us. Watch us. Watch the game with us, man. Watch the game with us. It's during the day. You get it in, and then we'll be done by like, I don't know, 2:30. And then guess what? You got the rest of the day to watch all the other games, bro. But come and chill around. Come and chill in the locker room with your guy, Nick, and to watch the game. And then as soon as the game is over with, head on over to Auburnatics TV for the official post-game reaction show. It is called Tiger Vent with the mayor, Marcus Fitzpatrick, with the Wolf, and with I got Auburn Tigers in that thing, bro. I'm telling you, y'all gonna want to be there because it's the official post-game reaction show, and you're gonna get the real, the raw, and the real with the raw because it's raw real. Because it's the raw room real. Snap. Why did I say that?
Yeah.
Dang, I should have.
Yeah, you finna have to pause it in a minute.
Yeah, that was really messed up.
Yep.
Anyway, it's gonna be lit over there. So make sure that y'all go over there and y'all make sure y'all take a look at that, man. Appreciate y'all so much. And tonight, of course, tonight is a call-in show tonight, man. So if you want to call in and you want to join in the conversation with us, man, there's the number right there, 334-521-2679. Again, it is 334-521-2679. If you want to call in and you want to join the conversation with us, man, there it is right there on the screen, 334-521-2679. If you want to call in and join the conversation with us, man. I see we had a couple more comments come in, like Auburn Dad and Huggy Beard are speaking to each other, man. But all right, man, let's get into it. We don't want to keep y'all too long. As always, man, we appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us, man. Tomorrow, homecoming on the plains for Auburn, South Alabama. I have been saying, since the off season that this is a team that you don't want to overlook because if you do, it could be a long day. It could be a 4-quarter game for this team. I'm telling you, could be a dangerous game. But I want to get y'all thoughts on this game, man. Before we get into it, we touched the surface on Wednesday. Let's get in depth with this thing. Let's get in depth with it, man. What do you want to see from Auburn in this game that's coming up tomorrow? When it comes to the South Alabama Jaguars, man, what do you want to see from them, and what do you want? What is the perfect outcome for you at the end of this game? I'm gonna start with Marcus, man. What you think?
I want to see a change in culture, meaning I want to see us not play down to the level of competition. I want us to, like you always say, Nick, be dominant. Show our dominance in this game, not even have to worry about South Alabama. No offense, Nick. I want us to go ahead and just put them in a place. It's homecoming. I want us to be celebrating by the 4th quarter.
Okay. All right. Anything else off the top of that? You want to see a culture change and you want to see dominance, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ted, your thoughts on that?
Exactly what Marcus said. I want to see a dominant win. Like 3 quarterback dominant win.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like you're running out of people to get in the game. Dominant win. What
I want you to put the equipment manager in dominant win.
Yeah. because we don't typically do that. What we haven't in the past 4 or 5 years, we play around with teams like this. And that's why we have so many questions at the end of the year about who can play, because we never really get to see them, because games like this end up being 28-17 tied at halftime, and it's just not a good look. I want to see a dominant win. I'm not talking about what we did to Ball State because I don't think that was a dominant win. I'm talking about a 3-quarterbacker. Ashton Daniels should be kneeling this game away at the end of it.
I mean, like, oh boy,
with two,
out of his pads in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to see from this game. Yeah. Now, South is a tough team, which means that if we can actually do that, I would feel great about where the program is. Do I think that that's going to happen? I highly doubt it. I just don't. I don't think that we're going to see a dominant performance.
I was literally about to ask you that next question. Just about to I hear y'all talking, you know, in a lot. I hear this. I hear it a lot. I'm hearing like, all right, okay.
In a perfect world.
I see what you're saying. I was like, you know, dominant, man. Auburn didn't look too dominant against Ball State. You know, those critical things that could have happened where Auburn could have looked better. But what would make you think that they would do this against South Alabama, who's a much more tougher opponent, who has a better defense, who has honestly, South Alabama has a really good offensive line, and they have and they can create a pass rush. And they have some playmakers on the outside as well, and Anthony Egan, Devin Voisin, and depending on who you put in at tight end, Miller McCrumbie or Trent Thompson, they got some guys that can make some plays. I'm not even, you know, not even saying, you know, Jenkins at the other receiver position and Kentrell Bullock and PJ Martin, who's the other who's their 1-2 punch at running back. So what would make you think that this Auburn team could do that tomorrow? It's homecoming week. Like you said, I remember playing at homecoming week because when it was homecoming week, guess what? You played what you knew you was gonna be. You knew you was chilling all week, you know. You know, you kind of, you know, you it wasn't when you go to practice, it wasn't as intense because the team wasn't, you know, it was a team that you just normally beat up on every year. It's different. It's different. South has a record of sneaking up on Power 4 teams and beating them on the road. I'm just saying, what's y'all thoughts on why y'all think of that? Ladies and gentlemen, enter in the chat. Around the water cooler with us tonight, it is the man from Auburn Addicts TV. You'll see him tomorrow over at the official post-game reaction show. It is DC Wolf. DC, what's going on with you, man?
DC, hey.
DC, we hear you. You gotta turn your mic. Turn your mic on.
Turn the mic on.
Yeah, we hear you.
Is it on now? Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
sound
hear
like a pastor, DC.
Yeah, we hear you.
It sounds like you're on the laptop mic.
Yeah, you're on the laptop.
It's picking you up.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
You sound like you in Jordan Hare on the 50-yard
line. Oh, DC, he gonna come back. He gonna get it fixed. But go ahead, fellas. What's y'all thoughts? What's y'all thoughts on that?
Like you said, it's homecoming. So first there's that plays a big part in how the atmosphere is going to be. You know, you're gonna be pumped up for homecoming. Those games you get up for, and then like you said, this is another week. So it's another week of practice, still getting used to the system, getting better in the system. Versus against Ball State, that was the second week. So you're going into your third week. Like you said, this is the game. Usually, these are the games where you find your identity. Like the third or fourth week, you are who you are by these times, or getting ready to be who you are by these times. And going into this game, I want to see the script that we're about to get ready to take into SEC play. Since this team is so up to par, like you saying, Nick, like they're a good team, I want to see our script that we're going to start using for these SEC defenses. Like Ball State, I felt like it was a game that Hugh showed us what we wanted to see as a fan base. Now I want to see how our offense is really going to look against a formidable defense.
Okay. What was this nonsense I'm walking into, man? Sounded like a trap I was walking into, man. What's going on, fellas, man?
No, it's no trap. We just asked. We just asked the question: what do you want to see from Auburn tomorrow against a formidable South Alabama football team? And what is it that would? Well, I haven't asked that question yet. But what is it that you want to see from Auburn tomorrow against this South Alabama team? Coming week for Auburn, early kickoff. You know, day before, you know, a big SEC opening game for Auburn football. So what do you want to see from this Auburn football team tomorrow?
I want to see a fast start, man. I want to see the offense come out fast. I want to see the offense do what they do, who they are, be RPO. You know what I'm saying? You know, run down here. I think we're gonna be able to run on them. I think Jackson Arnold, if he chooses to, will be able to get yards with his legs. We need to, on defense, man, we need to stop the three-headed monster, man. Running back, nice. NFL type running back. What's the wide receiver name? I don't want to mispronounce his name.
Devin Boyson.
Voisin. Yeah, Voisin and the quarterback, man. Voisin is really nice. Quarterback is mobile. So I want to see the defense, man, maintain their rushing lanes. I want to see them corral the quarterback. So this game actually sets up good for us for Oklahoma. So if they can, you know, because Material's a mobile quarterback too, if they can corral him, keep their rush lanes, limit the explosive plays, that's what I want the defense to do. On offense, man, just be the offense, man. Do what you do, RPO it. Hopefully we can move the ball, get up, and then you can kind of start practicing stuff, you know. But
so it kind of sounds like you want Auburn to just go ahead and just be who they're gonna be for the rest of the season. So if Auburn is perfect at the RPO game, you are saying you want to see Auburn perfect the RPO game this week so that it could just be so they could just roll into next week when they go to Norman, Oklahoma, and then roll into when they go into College Station, Texas. Texas is what you're telling me.
Yeah, this is not the team you want to be experimenting around with. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to be experimenting with the passing game and all this stuff. Unless we are that team and we just really don't know it. You know what I'm saying? Hugh Freeze might be like, bro, we that team. I can do this. You know what I'm saying? I can experiment around. I can do this because I know I got it like that. I know what I got in my pockets. You feel what I'm saying? So unless it's more than what we see, man, don't come out playing with this team, man. Don't let them hang around. You know what I'm saying? Go and put that quick work, man. You know, scuff them up a little bit, Nick. You feel me?
You think we see that DBs play 10 to 15 yards off?
Man.
Yes, from the beginning, yes. I think so.
See what now? Say it again.
So do you think we see that DBs play 10 to 15 yards off?
They run a 4-2-5 defense, so they're gonna have a nickel back in there. So I'm pretty sure you'll see them do it some. Things
they're gonna see if they can stop the run. I would think that's probably what they're gonna try to see first. Is can we stop the run with our front?
Yeah.
So I would see them playing off, maybe not 15 yards, but I can see them playing back and being a little cautious, not getting beat over the top, getting behind quick in the game. Let's see if we can stop this run with our front, and then go from there. That's what I would do.
Okay. Tez, go ahead.
Man, you know what I want to see more so than anything? Like the composite rankings came out, and we were like 12th in the country, right? Where does South Alabama rank? We don't even know.
South is going to be towards the bottom because South has a lot of 3 stars, but a lot of their transfer guys come from a lot of Power 4 schools.
But I want it to look like that.
Okay.
I want it to look like the 12th ranked composite roster going against a roster that didn't even make the list. That's what I want it to look like on Saturday. I agree. I think a lot of what you get from like South Alabama is a good team because they do have talent, and they also are very well coached. Right? They're a very well coached football team. That's how you get inferior talent to play up like that and knock off top teams as they've done. I don't want to see. I want to see us. I want to see our game plan and execute it so well with the talent that we have that it looks like the 12th ranked roster in the country is playing a roster that isn't ranked. That's what I want to see. I don't want this to be a game where it looks like they can win. At any point in this game, I from the opening step, I want it to look like they don't belong on the field with us.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man.
And there's no disrespect, Nick.
That's what I'm saying.
This is what I want to see. I'm not saying that that's gonna happen, man, but I'm just saying, like,
that's what I want
to see from this football game. Like, this is one of the. This should be a layup for us. If this team is progressing in the way that we want it to progress and that we think it's progressing with the talent and the coaching staff is telling us the truth, then this game should technically be a layup for us. Up front on our offensive line, our offensive line should be able to push them around. They should have no answer for our receiving core. We should be able to run the football. Our defense should dominate this team offensively. I mean, straight up front, unblockable. That's what I want to see. Because that's what you would see from any other team that's ranked up there. They play Ohio State. What do you think Ohio State was going to do to them? That's what I want to see. I want to see us look like one of those teams that's for real, man. In a game that, you know, homecoming. I mean, homecoming really matters more to HBCUs than PWI.
Very true. Very true.
When it comes to waking up for the game, like this isn't the most important game on their schedule. What I mean by that. So, but yeah, I want to see that, man. And you know you got a big matchup coming up after that. So put a lot of good stuff on film in this game, so that your next opponent is looking at this game like, oh, these boys are ready. This is not a team that like is limping into this matchup. They ready. That's what I want to see. Now, if you turn around and ask me, is that gonna happen? That's a completely different conversation.
That's okay. So basically, so here's what I'm getting from this. Here's what I'm getting from that. Marcus mentioned this earlier. Says you just alluded to it. So are you worried about the culture around Auburn football right now? Is that what you're worried about? Because if the culture is set right and it is what it's supposed to be, Auburn should come out and do exactly what you're saying they should do to South. What you just said, South Alabama smart. So what is this? So in order for you to feel that way, you must have seen something these past 2 weeks to make you feel like maybe the culture is not there yet to that point. Yeah. What's your thoughts on that, Steve?
The Ball State game.
The Ball State, yeah, I can say the Ball State
game.
Okay.
I feel like if we come out and we see a muff punt, South Alabama is taking advantage of that. If we come out and we see multiple procedural penalties, I'm talking about too many men in the backfield. Like this is not even got nothing to do with the other team. We see a lot of that in this football game. We're gonna be in for a close game. If we see some of the miscues, we did some great things in the South Alabama game, but I will tell you this: Ball State game. But I will tell you this: we made enough mistakes that a better team would be able to beat us. We made some game losing mistakes, like when it comes to like procedural penalties, like just execution wise. Sometimes we just didn't look the part. And I say this again: we cannot turn outside linebacker loose on our quarterback free and clear. Like, yeah, he got up, but what happens when it's a bigger, faster outside linebacker? What happens when that guy is 6'6", 240 and runs a 4.3 and he hit him? Jackson Arnold is not going to come back in the game and be the same Jackson Arnold no more. That's unacceptable. We got away with it because it's Ball State.
If I'm not mistaken, Tyrell Johnson is about 6'3". He's about 230, 240.
Like as you go up in talent, you let that happen to your quarterback, and all of a sudden you gonna see Ashton Daniels on the sideline warming up. They're gonna put Deuce in, so Ashton gonna have to get the headset. And like, man, I'm just saying, bro, like those things cannot happen as we step up in talent. And I don't want us to get to the point where we saw a win and 42 points and we just overlooking like some very critical mistakes that could cost us this game and some in the future. So yeah, that's what I saw that makes me a little bit apprehensive about this game.
One thing DC mentioned when he spoke earlier, Bishop Davenport, mobile quarterback, doesn't want to run the ball a lot. He does want to throw the ball. He does want to stand there and throw the ball. But when he does get the opportunity to run, he will run. And that is something that Auburn has had problems with in the past when it came to mobile quarterbacks. How worried are you guys about the potential of Bishop Davenport's legs being an X factor in this game? I'm gonna start with DC first since he brought it up.
No, I'm very concerned, man. That was a problem last year. So far, Sawyer Robertson didn't run. This quarterback really didn't get away from him like that, man. But I think this will be a real test. You know what I'm saying? I think this is a formidable enough opponent that it will show us if we really improved in the area. You know what I'm saying? So I'm concerned about it, but they should be able to do it, man. With what they have up front, you know, the linebacker speed they have, they should be able to do it. It shouldn't be a problem, man. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I'm concerned. And the culture problem, I don't think it's a culture issue because we had shows like you had the other day, man. And y'all check that out. That was a great interview, man. I don't know if you mentioned the one you did with the South Alabama guy. That was a excellent interview, dude. Superb. People are watching interviews like that, and they're bringing out the stormtrooper uniform, so they're not letting them rest. You see what I'm saying? It seems like this administration is doing a good job of every game is something to be hyped about. So, dude, these dudes gonna be hyped because we wearing the road whites. It's gonna be an atmosphere. It's gonna be a scene. You feel what I'm saying? So it shouldn't be a problem culturally, man. They should be ready. But yeah, man, I'm concerned a little bit. Okay. I'll be watching that because I want it to work for the Oklahoma game.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus?
Going back to what DC said, I'm not. I would say I'm kind of conflicted on what I'm going to say. With DC, it goes back to culture. If you're concerned about that, because culturally in the past, we suffer with quarterbacks who are good with their feet. But in this situation, I'm not really worried. Like y'all, like DC said previously, we did play two quarterbacks that were pretty decent scrambling the ball. We didn't show ourselves to be worthy of stopping that. So I'm not really worried about this game. I do want to see what we have in store for like offenses like Oklahoma. So at this point, I'm just anxious to see the game, man. I'm not really worried about their quarterback. We should just dominate this game. I'm not really worried about Jackson. I mean, South Alabama.
This.
No, I mean, just like I said, I'm just from our execution standpoint, I'm worried, and that's probably like I said, a lot of PTSD. But honestly, man, it should be enough people on this team from last year to get the team to a place where they don't overlook this team and come out and execute well. Like in my opinion, like it should be no way that you could be on this team, lose the games that we lost last year in the fashion that we lost them, and then come out in a game like this one and take it for granted. Like that should not happen. So that how they come out in this game is going to tell me a lot about the culture in the locker room. Because if they don't take this game seriously, it's like, well, you guys didn't learn nothing last year. But I believe last year hurt. Like I believe last year, a lot of what you see from this football team this year is going to be just trying to distance last year or do the opposite of what happened last year. So hopefully that leads to a lot of finishing games, a lot of taking care of the football. And I think if they do that, man, like DC said, man, we should dominate this team. We should dominate this team.
Well, guess what y'all can do tomorrow, man? Y'all can come inside the locker room and watch the game with me here about 11:25, man. We'll be going live and we'll be going throughout the whole game, man. Come sitting around the locker room with your boy Nick, man, as we react to the game and react to every touchdown, react to every tackle, every missed block if there are any, every long run, everything that could potentially happen, man. We'll be here watching the game. But then guess what? Right after the game, head on over to Auburn TV for the official post-game reaction show, Tiger Vent. Man, we appreciate y'all, man, so much for rocking with us here, man, and making sure that y'all are subscribed to both channels because guess what? Auburn Tiger Vent is the mayor, Marcus Fitzpatrick, with DC Wolf and Auburn Tez, man, over there, man, for the official post-game reaction show, man, because it's going to be great, and I'm pretty sure, as a matter of fact, I know you're going to get some great analysis and some great recap from what happened in the game tomorrow because trust me, you're gonna want to be there. It's gonna be great, man. Let's go ahead. Let's get these official predictions for the game. I'm gonna start with who do I want to start with? Any, mini, money, more. You know what? I'm gonna start with Marcus.
Cool.
Marcus, give me your official prediction for the game. Score. What is your official score for the game?
I'll say 56-10.
Okay. 56-10?
Yep.
Okay. All right. 56-10. Marcus. Tez, your official score for the game.
I'm going to go 38-13.
Come on, God, really? That's y'all. Wait. Are these y'all real predictions? Y'all just saying? Are y'all making it 38-13?
38-13. Yeah.
All right, DC. If it's anything like them, I'm pretty sure I think I know what's coming. Go ahead,
I'm
DC.
going 35-17.
All right, Nick is going 38-27. Is what Nick is going.
38-27.
Yes.
I don't see him getting 27, Nick.
What is the line on the game?
I think it dropped even more since last time we checked. I think it's at 22.
Oh, I see it. It's 24 and a half.
Yeah.
With a 54 over and under.
Yep. So
that's what, 27 points plus half of 24 is 12. So they think they talking like 38 to minus 24 minus 12. They talking about 38. Yeah, 38-14 is probably what Vegas got it at.
We talked about that. We talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about that Wednesday. That's what it was.
Sure.
Yeah, Vegas got it there because Vegas trying to get more people to to bet on South. But hey, going 38-27, man. I think this game is gonna be a 3.5 quarter game, like I've been saying since the summertime. All right, man. Let's go ahead.
Hold on, he said that junk so easy. Yeah, like I said, this summertime, and then moved off.
I've been saying this. You've been watching shows. I've been saying this. This is nothing.
But check this out. Check this out, though, Nick. So here's the thing: is like sometimes when we see these point spread in the end game score, we tend to think that it dictates a blowout. 38-13 with a 13-14 game at the half. Everybody on this panel is gonna be nervous.
I won't be.
And then we get to 38 points. I mean, like
I'm gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It sounds like a blowout, but like it really can be a 38-13, 38-14 game can really be nerve-wracking, especially with a team that you're not supposed to be playing around with.
That's what I'm saying. I wanted to be a rout, bro. I wanted to be a game where, like you said, Ted, people got their pads off.
Yeah. Yeah, I want
that's the type of team that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no offense, Nick. Like, that's the type of roster that we have.
Man. We don't want to trash South. We don't want to trash.
You know what I'm saying, bro? We ain't on that, bro. We care about you, bro. We
don't want to trash the away team in our normal fashion, man.
Don't worry about me. I'm good.
I'm just saying, like,
we're gonna be respectful.
I pick
this should be a disrespectful type game, though. This should be a real disrespectful type game. This should be a game that we, you know what I'm saying? This should be a game that me and DC could go live at halftime and really sum it up. Like,
I literally picked Auburn to win the game. What are you talking about? What are we talking about?
So I really do. I really, like that's true though. Like I want to see one of those football games where in the fourth quarter we watching it and we like, what? Who is number 40? Who is that?
The man said we should be able to go live at halftime.
See what it is, man. All right, I'm trying to tell y'all. Hey,
well, Dick, you better hope it's not like 38-10 or something like that, because you gonna have to see Ant Sunday, bro. You know Ant coming. Ant Robinson coming, man. I can't wait for that show Sunday, man. I can't wait for that show Sunday. Either way, you see what I'm saying? Either way, I can't wait for that show Sunday.
Shout out to Ant, man. Shout out to Ant. Man, A said they're not scoring more than 10. Okay. All right, bro. He said it sound like shout out to King. Ken said, "What's up? Yo, what's up, fellas?" He said it sound like Nick rooting for South. Not rooting. I mean, I did graduate from South. My degree came from South. I mean, so
it's permeating through the YouTube.
That's why we're trying to be respectful.
Exactly, bro.
I didn't pick them to win the game. I picked Auburn to win the game, but I just don't.
But you're trying your best to make it a competition, and I'm trying to tell you,
it's going to be a competition. Okay, all right. Well, we'll see.
As an Auburn fan, this game is a competition. I fear what the SEC slate gonna look like.
You should.
If we lose this game, and you come in here
than they have been, than it has been in a while. It's got a lot of great teams in the SEC. A lot of great teams that can compete. You see the Vanderbilts of the world. You see what the South Carolinas are doing. You see what well, I ain't gonna say Kentucky. You see what Missouri. You see what the Missouris are doing and things and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, we should. We need to stay focused. And hopefully if this game is if this game is closer than what people feel like it should be, hopefully it resets the mindset of this team going into SEC play to let them know that you need to be focused on every single game and not take anyone lightly. So it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, man. Let's go ahead. Let's move on, man. We're gonna look at a couple of the big matchups around the SEC, man. We're gonna start from the biggest one. That's gonna kick off at 11 o'clock on ABC. Wisconsin travels to Alabama, man. What are y'all thoughts on this game, man? How y'all feeling about this Wisconsin-Alabama game? Alabama had a big win last week against ULM. Wisconsin, they seem pretty hyped with Luke Fickell, who's the head coach there. Seems like they feel like they can come in and compete in Alabama in Bryant-Denny Stadium. What are y'all thoughts on this game, man? How do y'all see this going?
Now, this is a game where they should be prepared, because this game right here could easily turn into an upset.
Okay,
now, this is a game where these guys have to come in focused. Those guys in Tuscaloosa. That's when I say these guys, I'm talking about. I don't want to say their name, but the guys in Tuscaloosa should come in focused because they might blow this one.
Okay,
especially how they're picking lately.
All right, so who you picking to win the game?
I say those guys in Tuscaloosa should win. 28-14.
28-14. Alabama.
Those guys in Tuscaloosa. Yeah.
Okay. DC, what's your thoughts?
I think, and I could have Alabama PSD, whatever the word is.
PTSD.
That. I could have Nick Saban syndrome still on me. I think Alabama gonna drag them, bro. I think Alabama gonna do them dirty.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be like 42-14, something like that. 48-14. I think they're gonna drag them.
Ted shaking his head, seems like he in agreement with that.
Kind of, but not really.
Okay, expound on that then.
I mean, I think that I don't think there's any way that Wisconsin can win this game. I think Alabama's the better team, and they're playing at home. But the only reason I say not really is because I think that Wisconsin still is a very, very physical football team. They recruit physicality in the trenches.
They are.
They're gonna have a stout offensive line and defensive line. Talent, I don't know, but in terms of size and measurables, they're gonna look the part when they come out there on the field.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason I'm not picking a closer game is because this Wisconsin game is interesting because this is where I feel like Alabama's their woes of not being able to stop the run started last year. It was in this game. And not being able to stop the quarterback run started last year in this game. But they won the game, so nobody really talked about it. But prior to the quarterback getting hurt, he was lighting them up on the ground.
Surely was.
Unfortunately, he's hurt again.
He's hurt again.
Really?
Yeah. Wisconsin quarterback is hurt again. Yeah.
So that's why I'm giving them like a touchdown, maybe 2 field goals, similar score to the Auburn, probably something like 38-13, 38-14, somewhere around there.
All right. Yeah, I think Alabama wins this game somewhere like 31-13. I'm in that range. 31-17, somewhere in that range. That's why I got Alabama in this game, just because of the fact the quarterback is hurt. But it's different this time because the quarterback coming into the game now has had a week of playing experience.
That is true.
In the offense, so it could be different, and things stuff like that. And he's had a full week of practice, and he just wasn't thrown into the game like he was last year. So I don't know. We'll see exactly what happens there. But that game starts at 11 o'clock. It'll be on the same time as Auburn. Well, it'll be on actually before Auburn. Auburn starts at 11:45. They start at 11. Auburn will be playing on the SEC network, by the way, as well. All right, let's move on to the next game. Top 15 matchup coming up. The Georgia Bulldogs will travel to Knoxville, Tennessee to take on those Volunteers, man. This potentially will tell me a lot about Tennessee. And if this game goes what I think will happen, I will have to come on here and basically say Tennessee is better than what I thought they were, unless they mess it up at the end of the season, man. Ted, your thoughts on this game?
Man, I got this. I got this game as a close one, man. I respect Neyland Stadium. Tennessee's gonna be playing these. I got them losing the game, probably like 27-24. Close game, field goal type game. I still think that Georgia is a class above them, but I will give them a lot of people not as big on Heupel as I am. I just think that Heupel feels a solid offense. Like, even when you interchange the pieces, like, he's still able to generate rushing yards. The passing game is very quarterback friendly. Aguilar looks the part. You know, he looks like a more willing passer than Nico, which is crazy to say that a quarterback's not a willing passer, but you kind of get what I'm saying. Nico had the whole Jackson Arnold hold on to the football thing going on. But Aguilar's a willing passer, and in that offense, if you let the ball go with the talent that they have, they can make some noise. I still think Georgia's a class above them, though. And I think they get a tough win on the road. Yeah, so I'm taking like 27-24 Georgia in that game. In a nail biter.
DC.
Man. I want to pick Tennessee so bad.
Do it.
Man, I want to pick Tennessee. I'm pick Tennessee, man. Pick Tennessee.
All right. He picking Tennessee for the upset. Marcus, he picking Tennessee for the upset. Do you want to expound on it, or you just gonna say you gonna pick Tennessee for the upset?
No, because I want to pick Georgia, like, because they haven't proven it, but it just seems like Aguilar got a little swag to him, man.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? He seemed like he got a little swag to him. They're gonna be at home on, and this to toss up to me. I'm going back and forth, but I'm just gonna pick Tennessee for that factor, man. Aguilar got a little swag, man.
Okay, Marcus, your thoughts?
Aguilar got swag. Man, it's a tough one.
It is, man.
It is.
It is, bro.
I think Tennessee, but not so fast, my friend. Still on the sideline at Georgia. I'm gonna go Georgia, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going Tennessee to win this game by a touchdown.
Okay.
I don't believe in Georgia's offensive line. I haven't seen it from Gunnar Stockton yet. Yes, he can throw the ball, but can the offensive line give him enough time to throw the ball? I don't see that. What I have noticed from Tennessee is Tennessee will run the football, and they've been running the football effectively in both games that they played this year. And that is something, yeah, very true. Ever since Heupel's been what 2,600 yards rushing a year. So that is establishing a culture of running the football. And also Tennessee's defense can generate some pressure as well. And with me not being high on Georgia's offensive line, bro, I feel like that it's going to be close at halftime. But Tennessee momentum is going to get into this game, and Tennessee going to pull away and have a touchdown win in this game. That's what I want. I got Tennessee winning this game somewhere in the neighborhood of 28-21, 30-23, somewhere in that game, somewhere in that range. Is where I got them at. All right. Moving right along.
Now, I was about to say, now is the time to beat Georgia if you're going to beat them. You catch them early because once Kirby get a ton of data on you, it's a tough win, man. So now's the time.
Moving right along. All right. Arkansas at Ole Miss. This one could be quick. Quick thoughts on this game. SEC matchup. This is Ole Miss's second SEC game in a row. They played Kentucky last week, beat Kentucky 30-23. Thoughts on this game, Marcus, man? How you feeling about Arkansas at Ole Miss?
This could be a good game, man. This could easily be a good game, man. So
could become the game of the week if you think about it.
Yeah, this definitely could easily become the game of the week. I'm gonna say this is gonna be a close one. I'm gonna say Ole Miss edge it out 31-28.
All right, 31-28. All right, Ted, your thoughts on that one?
Man, just looking at how they playing, man.
What's
Taylor
up,
Green
Wade? What's up, Wade?
looks great, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Green looks great, man. He looks like one of the top quarterbacks in the SEC right now. You know, and Arkansas is not is a team a lot of people weren't talking about. I think Ole Miss loses this game, bro. I'm gonna go with Arkansas. I'm gonna take Arkansas, and I'm gonna take them in a very, very, I ain't gonna say very high scoring game, but a relatively high scoring game. Something along the lines of 35-24. 35-24 Arkansas.
A 9-point win. Okay, a 9-point win. Okay. DC, your thoughts?
No, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I said 35-24. I meant 42-35 Arkansas.
Okay, so touchdown win. Okay.
Yeah, Arkansas scores 42. I just mixed the dyslexic.
I'm going Arkansas, man. I'm going Arkansas win by at least 10-14.
Mm-hmm.
I think they win by 10-14.
It's funny. I got Arkansas winning this game as well. I got Arkansas winning this game as well, man. I think Arkansas. I think Arkansas kid. I think this could be a signature win for Sam Pittman, man, and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Like I really feel like this Arkansas team can go into Oxford and get this win. I really believe that, and I'm gonna rock with Arkansas in this game.
These are the games. The reason why I do not like Lane Kiffin.
I'm gonna go Arkansas. I'm gonna say I think it's closer than that. I think Arkansas wins this game 34-31. I think a walk-off field goal, 34-31. That's what I think is gonna happen. That's what I'm heartbreaking. All right, here we go. Moving right along, heading into the real Death Valley. Florida is gonna travel from Gainesville. And they're going to go into Baton Rouge and take on the Bayou Bengals of the Louisiana State University. Florida took a loss last week to South Florida. LSU had a interesting win against Louisiana Tech last week. Didn't look really dominant, but they got the win. We'll put it like that. They got the win. DC, your thoughts on this game? What are you thinking in this game? Does Florida come out with the win, or does LSU keep rolling along?
I think LSU keep rolling.
Okay.
You know, so I'm going to go LSU in this game, man. I'm going LSU by a touchdown in this game.
LSU by a touchdown. All right, Marcus.
I kind of lean with what DC's saying. I think LSU wins this game. I'll say for a score prediction 35-28.
35-28. Okay. Tez.
I'm gonna go LSU in this football game. And a 28-21 football game, I'm thinking. Touchdown game. LSU looks great offensively. Like you said, that last game was kind of peculiar. But I don't know if Lagway is healthy. Right. And because of that, like I can't go with Florida in this football game. I don't see a banged up DJ Lagway being able to go on the road at night in Death Valley and win a football game. He has to be 100% healthy to win that game, in my opinion. So, but I still like Florida's defense. That's why I got it like a touchdown game. I do like Florida's defense, and I like Jaden Ball. They do hand him the ball quite a bit. They are able to run the ball, so like that's why I think they keep it close. But yeah, I'm thinking like 28-21 with some late mojo down there in Baton Rouge to win it.
I think this game looks like LSU Clemson. Because like you, Tez, I do think Florida has a really good defense. I think Florida has a really decent defense, even though Jack Pyburn, who was on Florida's defense last year, is now playing for LSU. But I just don't know. I don't know which way to pick in this game because I'm trying to figure out like which coach do I trust more? Do I trust Brian Kelly more? Or do I trust Billy Napier more in this game?
Brian Kelly,
of course.
hands down.
You trust Brian Kelly more in this game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Napier hasn't proven anything. Not to me.
Hasn't proven
Brian
anything.
Kelly's been a head coach for a very long time. I've taken him any day of the week.
Interesting. I think Florida wins this game. I'm picking Florida to win this game, man. I'm gonna pick Florida to win this game. I think Florida is going to. I don't know. It's just something inside of me. I can't explain it. It's just something just telling me. I think something just telling me Florida gonna win this game. And it's no logical explanation for me to tell you that, but it's just something just telling me Florida's gonna win this game. That's what it's gonna tell me. So I'm gonna pick Florida to win this game. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do.
You got a score?
No logical explanation. I think it's a touchdown game. I think this game looks like the Clemson LSU game. I think it looks something like that. Potentially low score, 23-17, 24-17, 20-17, somewhere in that range. I'm picking Florida to win this game. Something inside of me is saying Florida. Like I said, I'm just being honest. I have no logical explanation as the reason why, because everything logically tells me that LSU should win this game. It's a night game, and it's a night game at LSU. LSU has the better quarterback in this game, probably more healthy as well. LSU may have more explosive players on the outside at wide receiver, things stuff like that. I think Florida has a better defense than LSU. I think that running game wise, I think you could potentially give the edge to Florida in this game, potentially. But yeah, y'all say Brian Kelly, but the thing is, Brian Kelly has lost a couple of games as well. Like, I don't know. I don't.
He lost this game last year, but it was also in Florida.
It was,
and it was during a stretch where Florida was playing very well.
They were playing very well. They was playing very well. It was hot. I'm gonna pick Florida to win this game again. No logical explanation behind it, but I'm gonna go with Florida to win this game. Is where I'm gonna go. I think Florida wins this game. All right, let's move right along, man. The Aggies of Texas A&M is going to travel to South Bend, Indiana, and play against Touchdown Jesus. And the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. So I'm gonna ask y'all this question, man. Who wins this game? Does Texas A&M go up here and get the win? Or does Marcus Freeman and the Fighting Irish get a much needed W so they don't start 0-2? And I'm gonna start with Marcus on this
one. Man, does Elko pull it off?
Great question.
I don't know, man. I think this is gonna be a good game. I think this is gonna be a high scoring game. I think Marcus Freeman gets his boys back on track and they beat Texas A&M.
Okay. DC.
Man. There's some hard picks this week, man.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah.
Man. I'm going to Texas A&M, man. Go Texas A&M.
All right. You want to expound on it?
Man, to me, it's just like I was just gonna get to Notre Dame because Notre Dame is at home. They're gonna try to rebound and get a win. They're gonna be hyped to get the lost taste out of their mouth, man. For all those reasons, I should pick Notre Dame, man. But
that's the reasons why I picked Notre Dame, DZ. So.
Yeah, man. But I'm just gonna stick with A&M, man. I'm gonna stick with A&M. Stick with A&M with the most experienced quarterback, man. They return in the SEC the most experience on the offensive line. So that's gonna travel on the road. So I'm gonna go with A&M, man. Echo more involved in the defense, so I'll go with A&M.
Okay, so I had Texas A&M as in the SEC championship this year. I was really high on Texas A&M. But I watched football and I saw them for 2 weeks allow a group of 5 school put up more than 20 points on them. I saw them struggle to stop the run with elite talent up front. I consider the secondary looked pretty decent, but up front, it's either miscommunications or they just not being coached well. I don't know what the problem is because they had a talent and they have linebackers like Scooby Williams and Terrion York are 2 of the best linebackers in the SEC. And the fact that they can't stop the run against group of 5 schools is concerning. Especially
not to mention Julian Humphrey out there playing cornerback for Texas A&M as well.
Facts. And what's the guy name that came from Bama? Dez, I can't think his name, cornerback. But he's playing well too. It's just weird that they can't stop the run against inferior talent. And they're finna go play the best running back in the country. Now, last week, Notre Dame, CJ Carr had more rushing yards than more rushing attempts than Jeremiah Love, which is crazy. I don't think they do that again. I don't think Marcus Freeman has never struck me as a person to just keep hammering something that's not working, right? I think he's going to see that immediately and say, hey, we need to get our best player the ball out of the backfield more. And I think they beat Texas A&M, man. As much as I want to pick Texas A&M in this game because I want to be right about my prediction, I can't ignore what I seen on the field. I think they beat Texas A&M in a game that's like 24-14, something like that. I just think that Texas A&M, unless they fix that leak in the middle of their defense in a week, then they're gonna have some problems with this football team.
True, I agree. And for that particular reason, you took everything. I took every word that I was gonna say. Running their run defense. I'm picking Notre Dame to win this game. Yeah, Jeremiah Love, best running back in the country. CJ Carr, he showed you in the Miami game that he a baller. That's what he showed you. Showed you he's a baller. In that Miami game. Marcus Freeman's defenses have never had back-to-back bad weeks in a row. I've never seen Marcus Freeman defense do that. When he was at Cincinnati, didn't see that. And then when he was the defensive coordinator at Notre Dame, before he took the head coach job, never seen that from Marcus Freeman defense. I'm going to pick Notre Dame to win this game. And I'm actually going to pick Notre Dame to win this game pretty handily. I think Notre Dame win this game probably by like 10 points. Like I think Notre Dame can win the game by like 10 points. I think we can see that happen here. And
there's one X factor to this game, man. It's
Marcel
Reed he's playing extremely well. Now, if he comes out and he's Johnny Manziel, I take back everything I said. Right? There's no, if he comes out, he's just having a game in his life. Of course, players can wreck games like that. But anything short of that, they haven't been able to run the ball like with the running backs. What's his name? Le'Veon Moss. I thought he would be like near the top of the SEC in rushing. He hasn't looked as explosive. Like it's just, I don't know whether it's just beginning of the year, they have to get it together, but they don't look good going into this football game. I'm just saying. And I was very high on this team. Just to be clear, I had them in the SEC championship.
All right, man. This is the last one, man. Marcus said that the Arkansas Ole Miss game, which I agree with you, potentially could be game of the week nominee, but this last one potentially could be real game of the week nominee. Vanderbilt travels to South Carolina. That game will be at 6:45 on SEC Network. We all know about Diego Pavia. We all know about Junior Sherrill. Randall Fontenette on the defense side of the ball for Vanderbilt. We know about Lenore Sellers Dylan Stewart, Nick Harbor for South Carolina. I'm gonna let y'all go, man. I'm gonna let y'all ride with it. Marcus, tell me what you thinking, man.
It's gonna be a good one, man. Like DC said, man, these some hard games to pick. Man, with this one, man, when you got two teams like this, it boils down to coaching, man. And for me, I trust Beamer, man. So I'm gonna go South Carolina.
South Carolina. All right. Okay.
I got South Carolina winning by a touchdown.
I think Pavia put them in the trunk like they did Virginia Tech.
Okay.
Think they're gonna fold them up and put them in the trunk too.
So DC got
Pavia gonna put on the show like he did in Virginia Tech.
Okay.
DC got Virginia, he got Vanderbilt. All right. So that's one South Carolina, one Vanderbilt. Tez, who you got?
I'm gonna go. Man, this is a tough game to pick. I'm gonna go South Carolina, man. I'm gonna say at home that South Carolina pulls this game out in probably a little bit higher score game than most people have it. I'm gonna say like 31-27, South Carolina. Man, and I don't like that pick. Like I'm just telling y'all, like I want to pick Vanderbilt, but I do think that these teams, I think that South Carolina roster wise probably has a better talent composite than Vanderbilt, and they're playing at home. That should get you at least a 3-point win. However, what I saw from Vanderbilt in that Virginia Tech game is scary. Now I know Virginia Tech may not be that good, but for them to be able to come back from 20 plus points down, with Diego Pavia dropping back and passing the ball, it's almost, if you didn't watch that, it's like putting the SEC on notice. It's like, we can do this one thing very well, but guess what? We can also do too. If you get ahead of us, we can win like this. Like, man, I don't want no parts of that. So I'm hoping that South Carolina can take a bit of that confidence at home, man, and come out with this win. I'm like I said, I'm saying 31-27. South Carolina.
I'm picking Vanderbilt to win this game. I'm picking Vanderbilt to win this game, man. Like, common opponent, Virginia Tech.
You learned your lesson.
You got a common opponent. Is a common opponent between them and Virginia Tech. Both teams struggled with them early on in the game, but then Vanderbilt just got into a second gear and just took that game to another level. And ended up winning that game like 44-20, if I'm not mistaken. Virginia Tech didn't score in the second half.
Yeah, they did.
So I mean, both. I think this could be a defensive struggle to start the game out potentially. But I think offenses, pick up. I think offenses pick up, and I think this game. Excuse me. I think this could be like a 34-27, 34-28 type game when it's all said and done. I think Vanderbilt ends up winning this thing. I think Vanderbilt ends up being 3-0, and they end up being number one in the SEC for the first time. Number one ranked at the top of the conference in the SEC.
Oh my God.
Right up there with Ole Miss. So
wow.
Yes, man.
Let me ask you this, Nick. Who do you think wins the quarterback battle in this game? Statistically, who comes out ahead? Statistically, yeah, independent of who wins the game, just like who you think looks like, puts up the better numbers in this game.
I actually think they're gonna be kind of even, to be honest with you, bro. I think they're gonna be kind of even. I mean, because you got Junior Sherrill and Eli Stowers for Vanderbilt, and you got Mazio Bennett and Nick Harbor for South Carolina. So they got two playmakers they can get the ball to. Each quarterback can. I think. Okay, I'm asking you a question. Do you think Cedric Alexander is a better running back than the option that's at South Carolina?
Yes.
Okay.
In that system, yes.
Okay, so in that case, I would probably say that if that's the case, I would probably say that if they're similar, I think the difference would probably be rushing yards. And if that's the case, I think Lenore Sellers probably has more rushing yards in this game than Pavia does.
Mm.
Because I think Cedric Alexander will probably take a load off of Pavia. We're running the ball.
I'm thinking the opposite.
Oh, you think Pavia?
Yeah, I think Pavia has a game. Maybe, and I picked South Carolina to win this game, but maybe South Carolina has to get a defensive touchdown in this game. They're gonna have to figure out a way to turn that football team over in order to win it.
That's possible. Game. That's possible. I think South Carolina can do that. I think South
Carolina. With that pass rush, I think they can get a strip sack or something like that. But overall, I think Pavia has a day, man. Goes on the road, has a day.
If Vanderbilt goes into Columbia, South Carolina, and win this game, how serious of a contender is Vanderbilt in the SEC then?
Really serious.
Serious.
Very serious.
Okay.
Serious.
Okay.
Do we play them? Do they play Alabama or us first?
They play us
Alabama
first.
They play Alabama first.
Yeah.
Good.
That part, DC.
Good, man. Yeah, they look good, man. I ain't gonna lie. Vanderbilt look good, man.
Yeah, because we played them, then we played Mercer, then we played Alabama. So yeah, they play Alabama first.
But this will be the first time we seen Vanderbilt. You could argue that Virginia Tech was more talented than them, but South Carolina should be more talented than Vanderbilt.
Yeah, if they win this game, they put the SEC on notice.
Yeah. It's just with Vanderbilt, man.
Yeah,
it's like, of course, it's like he got that it factor, man. But it's the system. Yeah. It's like this dude been in this system so long, man. He can do it in his sleep.
Yeah.
That's the problem. He's so efficient at this system. The OC say, man, he was like he could just run it by himself. He don't even need me to call it.
That's the reason why. That's the reason why I'm on John Mateer, Oklahoma.
And then they came back. They came back running 4 wide.
Yeah, they did.
Airing it out. I'm like, where'd this come from? Telling you.
All right, man. That's the show, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here around the water cooler, as always. DC, tell them where they can find you at, my guy.
You can find me at Auburn_Addicts TV on YouTube and at Auburn_Addicts on all platforms. Come see your boy. Make sure y'all tune in after the game, and make sure y'all come in Sunday to see Ant's antics.
That's not the man. Ted, tell them where they can find you at, my guy.
Man, you can find me at It's SEC Season on YouTube and all platforms. It's the same at It's SEC Season, man. Come check us out Tuesday. Going live again Tuesday. I think we gonna push it to like 6:30 this time. But Tuesday is the most credible ranking show of all ranking shows. Don't listen to the ones that's on Twitter and those rankings. Come to SEC Season, our Tuesday ranking show, and you'll get the most credible list of SEC teams rankings that exist on the planet. We had a great show last Tuesday, expecting another great one this Tuesday. By all means, tune in. And thank you all who had already tuned in. Shout out to Tim, the 2-man Taylor, who was, I think it was just me and him on live last night. Shout out to him, man. But yeah, shout out to y'all, man, for checking it out. Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Shout out to Tim, man. Make sure that y'all follow. Make sure you follow those guys, man. Make sure you follow Tight Sports, Alabama Football Mega Cast. I got Tight. Make sure you go over there and follow the Up Tempo Podcast with Dustin. Make sure you follow B Sharp over at Sharpshooter Sports Talk. Vandy Chris and those guys over at the Go to Broom Podcast, at the Huggy Beard himself on YouTube and at Huggy Beard on Facebook. Also, go follow JMHO Sports Talk, just my humble opinion sports talk with Coach Sean. And of course, On the Block Sports with Coach Carl as well on YouTube, man. We appreciate that so much. And as always, y'all know I'll be back on here tomorrow, 11:25. We're going into the locker room. It's homecoming on the plane. South Alabama versus Auburn, man. We'll be here for all the reaction, for everything that you want to see during the game. We'll be here throughout the game. And then as soon as the game is over, make sure that you head over to Auburn Tigers TV for the official post-game reaction show, Tiger Vent, with the mayor, Marcus Fitzpatrick, DC Wolf, and Auburn Ted. Before we get up out of here, Huggy Beard is calling in. We're gonna get Huggy in real quick, and we're gonna see what we see what's on the Huggy's mind tonight. So hold on 1 second. We was getting ready to close the show, but Huggy called in at the last second, and now we want to hear from the Huggy Beard. What's going on, Huggy? How you feeling, man? Huggy, can we? We can't hear you, Huggy. Huggy, can we hear you?
Rooster.
Huggy, we can't hear you. You're live. You're live, Huggy. We can't hear you.
Huggy say you sure the gas wall, Huggy?
That's right. We got to make sure.
We gas the wall, man. You sure?
We can't hear Huggy, man. All right, then, man. We're gonna get up out of here. Man. We appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us here as always around the water cooler, man. We're gonna get up out of here. We're gonna make sure that y'all have a good one, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us as always. Marcus, what you gotta say to people before we get up out of here, my guy?
Man, check us out tomorrow, man.
All right, man. You kind of went out at the last minute. What was the last thing you said?
I said, check us out tomorrow, man.
All right. Okay. Gotcha. All right, man. We out of here, man. As always, man, y'all have a good one. Better yet, y'all have a great one. Y'all be blessed, man. Make sure y'all get the man upstairs above his because he deserves all the praise and all the glory. And until tomorrow, 8 p.m. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow, 11:25 a.m. Man, we'll be back in the locker room, getting ready to make that thing happen, man. So we appreciate y'all so much, man, for making it happen. We'll be here. Then right after that, the official post-game reaction show, Tiger Vent, we'll be ready to make it go. We'll be ready to rock and roll, man. Until then, y'all be blessed, man. And it is one love. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? We out this mug. We holla. Peace.
Boys and girls of all ages, you're tuned into the Water Cooler Talk podcast, the biggest podcast in the world. Yeah.
Thanks for checking out this episode of Water Cooler Talks with your hosts, Nick Frazier and Marcus Fitzpatrick. Make sure you like and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform so that you never miss an episode.